Hey everyone, I have a lot of explaining to do. So this is going to be a very long intro, so I apologize in advance, but don't worry if you don't know anything about Shin Hayarigami or Shin Hayarigami 2 or where I am with my channel and playing this game. Don't worry, I'm gonna walk you through it. Okay, I did start a playthrough of this game originally, and I played one chapter. I think there's 4 or 5 chapters in this game. But I have to admit, I was in such a bad place when I originally did the first chapter. I was really depressed. I was in a really bad place and I couldn't justify the work. It was hard to put all the work in, and then the story wasn't really satisfying me yet, so I kind of just dropped it. I feel like I was way too harsh on the series, but you know, hindsight's 2020. I now know what kind of mindset I was in and how I was doing mentally, and I see that I was like lashing out at the games that I was playing and being very lazy as a result to it. So I'm sorry, Shin Hayarigami 2, but here we are years later. So what I did, I looked into the story more. God, this is going to be such a fucking long intro. I apologize. I looked more into how this game works, and Shin Hayarigami 2 is very different from 1 in that each chapter basically has 2 main scenarios, and whether you go the occult route or the scientific route, the story changes a lot and you get much more information on one side versus the other. So the mistake I made in the first chapter was that I went full scientific route because I was like, there has to be an explanation for this. I don't think it's supernatural. But if I had gone the occult route, I would have seen a lot more of the game, and I probably wouldn't have been as, how do you say that? What's the word? Unsatisfied? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I played through the first chapter on my own and I recorded the images so that I can show you guys with a recap of what happens in the first chapter if we go the occult route. So the way I want to kind of get back into this series, there's also a Shin Hayarigami 3 coming in a couple months, that's why. The way I want to get back into this game is by giving you a full recap of what happens in the first chapter, and then we're going to start off today with the second chapter. I don't really recommend you guys watch the original chapter that I did. You're welcome to, of course. It's still online. It's still all there. But yeah, just fair warning, I was very depressed when I did that series. I was very angry and frustrated on the inside, and I think it shows, and I think it's definitely not a great playthrough, and I was very unsatisfied at the ending and didn't really look into it. So I don't really recommend that. And for that reason, I chose to just do a full recap so you don't have to watch it and we can just jump in at chapter 2. So I have a full thing prepared. I have a full summary in my Dropbox. I'm gonna read you guys through it, so it's gonna be a little story time with me. So it's also images that people who have seen the original playthrough have not seen, so it's pretty cool. So Shin Hayarigami 2. It's 2 years after the first game. The main character gets transferred to a new department and gets a new colleague called Aizen Senna. Their first case together are 4 separate mutilation cases that are tied together by a similar looking assailant, a woman with long black hair wearing a raincoat. They go visit the 4th victim in the hospital, whose fiancé, Eiichi Yazawa, seems like a total sleazeball, and then in a shocking turn of events, the woman in the trench coat shows up at the hospital. They try and confront her, but she jumps out of the window on the 10th floor and she disappears. In their confrontations with the woman in the raincoat, they manage to snag some hair for analysis, which shows the hair belongs to Toko Amemiya, a victim of assault herself 5 years ago, now missing. After some detective work, the MC suspects that Amemiya is taking her revenge on loving couples and that Yazawa was originally involved in the assault on her. So here, the story branches off into 2 parts. You either pick the scientific route or the supernatural route, and the story changes quite a lot depending on what you choose. For the scientific route, Amemiya confronts Yazawa when you are in the hospital again, and he confesses. Amemiya and Yazawa get arrested, and it seems like the case is closed, but the next day you hear that Amemiya was in an isolation ward of a mental hospital this whole time. Assuming that Amemiya might be a clone, you go see her, but it then turns out that Amemiya has already been transferred by a blonde foreigner who looks like a prince, and the arrest record was also erased. So that kinda just like cuts you off from the game. That's the route we went. So you kinda get no answers looking into the case and the victims. You don't really know who the assailant is or what if they're actually clones or whatever. But if you go the occult route, the main character and Sena find Yazawa cornered by two Amemiyas when visiting the hospital. You go in to confront the two Amemiyas, but the room fills with smoke and you lose consciousness. When you're woken up by your colleagues later, it turns out that the Amemiyas escaped, but Yazawa is safe. Their colleague Nimi, however, tells them that he knows which hospital Amemiya is being held in. When you and Sena go to visit her, it turns out to be an abandoned hospital. In the basement, you find a cloning factory and meet Amemiya in a cage behind them. After talking for a while, she's not mentally all there, unfortunately. Yazawa and his henchmen appear and shut the place down. A battle between the henchmen and clones ensues, and just as things get hairy, more smoke appears to knock you out. When you wake up, you're back in your car, so someone must have moved you. You and Sena rush back to the hospital, but the property is closed off. Your colleague Koketsu later tells you that Amemiya had committed suicide, and Yazawa had died with her hair tied around his neck. The first chapter ends with you and Sena being transferred to Tokuso, as promised by the director of the police bureau, but it turns out to be just a small, shabby room. As you enter the room, you get a call from the mysterious chief of police who explains that they abbreviated Special Customer Window to Tokuso. So you're basically in a customer service room. But you will be in charge of mysterious cases reminiscent of urban legends and ghost stories like this one. So that's what happens in chapter 1. So it kind of just like ends there. You don't really get anywhere, but you do get upgraded to your own department. So you get moved away from all the other cops. It's kind of like X-Files. They basically get their own shitty basement room, but they do get to work on supernatural cases or cases that seem supernatural or unexplained. So we're basically X-Files at this point, which I like from the beginning. Oh my god, here we go. It's happening. We're back. 都市伝説。それは人から人へ伝えられるうちに少しずつ形を変えながらchanges from person to person. I'm gonna try not read everything in Japanese because we would just get too stuck every now and then. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that sounds creepy. Okay, so materializes. Neえ、こんな話知ってる？何？もしかしてまた something? Rumors? そうそう。まあね。で、今度はどんな話？これもやっぱり友達の友達から聞いた話なんだけどね。その子の知り合いにすっごく仲のいいがいたんだって。What is that? Family? A niece or something? それで仲良しだから何でも半分こに分けるんだって。ああ、ケーキとかチョコとかパスタとか食い物ばっかりじゃん。私らだってするよ、それくらい。食い物だけじゃなかったんだってさ。どういうこと？ある日、what is that again? It's like sister, 姉の方にだけ、彼氏ができたんだけど、姉の方に彼氏ができたんだ。できた途端、Oh, is that sisters? が一緒に過ごす時間がなくなったわけ。いや。で、そんなある日、A package came. そんな日はちょうど姉の誕生日だったから。On her birthday. 彼氏からのプレゼントだと思って、姉は喜んで荷物を開けたんだけど。Was it the boyfriend's head? そこには半分にされた彼氏が入ってたんだってさ。私は半分後にするのは食い物だけでいいんかな。ってことで、さっき買ったケーキ、クッキーを分けてくれると嬉しいななんて。うわ、そうくる。今の話、そのためにずるくね。バレた。So she was just saying it because she wanted some of those cookies that she bought. Let's see. 私はそう思わない。I don't think so. It goes quiet. Do we get another cool intro? 多くの人間が自分でも気づかないうちに無自覚的に嘘をついてきているのだ。So we all lie without really realizing. 私は知ってる。Ooh, it got sliced. Ah! Nice. 第2話、半分こ。Chapter 2, baby. Can't believe I'm doing this. This is our shabby room. Welcome. Tokuso no gu desu. Oh yeah, I forgot. So to make my name fit, I couldn't really call myself Goobers because there wasn't enough space for the letters. So I did first name Goo, or last name Goo, first name Burr, I think. So it says Goober like that. なんとはなしに、初対面の他者に対しての決まり文句を口にしてみる。I'm gonna probably try and skip over most of the reading because I'll just be vague on a lot of. I really need like a couple episodes to warm up, I think, and really like look up all the words again because my Japanese has gotten quite rusty. Okay. 暇だ。Lots of free time. Sitting in my chair as usual. ぼーっとしていなければならないのか。Okay. So we are Tokuso now, but it's literally customer window, so... Are we even gonna get a case? Okay. それがいいことなのか悪いことなのか多分後者 It's probably the latter. Let's see. I wonder what kind of case we're gonna get. I mean, Hanbunko is the name of the chapter, obviously, but are we gonna see like people split in half? 私の声に反応したのか隣の机で、colleague. What's that word again? セナ君。響きとも寝言ともつかない妙な音を出した。He might be talking in his sleep. そういえば、セナ君いたんだっけ？聞かれなくてよかったわ。Oh, she's happy that he didn't hear her talking. もし聞かれていたら恥ずかしかったろう。Oh, he is sleeping. Peaceful breathing. Oh, 生きている時と違い、起きている。He's so different when he sleeps. セナ君の机の上に置かれた雑誌に目が止まる。What kind of magazine is he reading? Moo. Occult. Oh, he's reading into occult stuff? 本気で対視面目? No, that's not how you read that. 扱う内容は幅広く 宇宙人から Oh, it's like aliens, supernatural things, everything. UMA まで。内容が事実かどうかは確かではないか。That's not 確か is it? That's cool though that he's reading into it. ファンが多いと聞いたことがある。Oh, has a lot of readers? I would read the shit out of those magazines. Just, it's like those, it's like a guilty pleasure. Like, you know it's crap, but you still read it. It's like Twilight. Enken TC の空に現れた発光物の正体とは都市構造に隠された知られざるcurse? What's that again? 呪術音術呪音呪術選ばれたページをめくる本当にcattle mutilation. Oh, cattle mutilation. Oh my god. Cattle mutilation. Oh my god. That kind of magazine, huh? テレビの特報という番組で紹介された記事じゃなかったっけ次の記事はと Does he wake up? 思わずページをめくる手が止まるトレンチコートの女 Ah, that's the case we were on 記事の内容に目を走らせるが間違いないこれはあの事件の記事だ Cool ありえないメディア揃って口を We all stayed quiet about it. Yet people still got air of it. I mean, the news finds out, right? They're really nosy. あるいはあえて誰も信じない噂話 Is that the word? どんなとんでも話でも記事にする Oh yeah, so it's like this fucking magazine they'll write about anything こう言ったらなんだかそのせいで逆に something とか差がI'll think about that sentence later アメリカにおける UFO ゴシップそれじゃまるっきりとんでも話だいけない読されてる Okay Oh Director? You think it's him? Antique looking phone rings もしもし事件系特捜のグーです私だ Ah, it is the director The person, no one's seen him in person. He just exists. 本部長。お疲れ様です、本部長。どんなご用件でしょうか事件だ。たった数文字だが、非常に重みを感じる一言だ。Very happy words. どんな事件ですか公園でかなりOh, they found a body in a park? 少しずつ繰り出すような声で本部長が言う。本件はその事件可能性 It might be a supernatural case. So he's giving it to us. I see. Cool. I like it. So we're a direct line from the director. That's pretty cool. I mean, the room is shitty, but I like it. 冗談ともつかぬ。どこまで本気なのか全くわからない。Don't know if he's serious or not. He sounds serious. I like it. Okay, so she's getting nervous about the case. Possibility of a case. Can I ask for specifics? What's the status of the body? Auto ga kikoete kuru. Okay. 本部長? Nani ka ne? His voice is shaky. I'm gonna ask you again. What's the status of the body? そのだな。やっぱり間違いない。声が震えている。本部長、もしかして怖いんですか？バカな。バカ者。警察官たるもの。これ式のことに。So he's super scared, but he's pretending not to. Her voice is shaking. これはその怪しい。最初から声の様子がおかしかった。Naya's ato. Oh. If he was in front of me, I would have interrogated him. Nice. つまり特捜の指示になるわけだから私の方も気合が入ったというわけだ。絶対今思いついた言い訳だって言ってたし。Okay. About 100% sure that he's a scaredy cat. Okay. 誰が言ったかいるはずなのに誰も顔を知らない本部長。そう、この本部長は決して表舞台には立たない。Yeah, he's such a scaredy cat and he would never really appear publicly, so it makes sense. Let's show us the case. Let's go see the body. Ooh, I'm excited. 自分で言うのもなんだか、体力も体格も自信があるし、He thinks we're good for the job? そんなことは聞いていないのだが、というか、隠し事がバレバレの警察官というのは、それなりに問題があるんじゃないだろうか。このわかりやすいSo easy to read. You're looking down on him? 私たち特捜の方にしてば全く後でもりたい。Okay. Yeah, Shirley's looking down on him. So excited to translate this. I'm kind of just like keeping the story going as well because I know you guys will be able to read the English, so I don't have to say everything. And if I kind of like, I don't have to get stuck on the details for now and just like move on, you know? 疑うのかね? You doubting me? 証明してみせよう. Oh, he's gonna show proof? 事件の内容はこうだ. He's gonna tell us about the case? To prove himself? 公園でその、okay, 遺体が見つかった. Oh! So it's cut in half? 初中線に沿って So it's two perfect pieces. It's like split perfectly in the middle, I think. And they only find the right half. Oh, なるほど。確かに普通の事件じゃない。頭の固い調査以下の面々だけでは。So you need to have an open mind to be able to take on a case like this. そこで私たちの出番というわけだ。Okay. So where's the scene of the crime? Okay. Okay. すべてまとめて車に繰り込んでおいたから。Oh, everything's in our car? So we'll get all of our info on the way. Okay, awesome. 了解しました。で、その車はどこにありますか？それについては、モールス信号 at the traffic light? 君の I keep thinking eyeball, but it's not eyeball, is it? I think it's something else. PC にメールで送っておいたので、そちらを確認するように。は？モールス信号 Oh, Morse code? Is that Morse code? なぜそんな、周りくどいことを。では、後を頼む。バイMorse code. Okay. 本部長は電話を切った。いやが話す。何を考えているのか全くわからない。I have no idea what's going on in his head. 本部長は、セナ君の PC にメールで送ったと言っていた。確か彼の PC は、つけっぱなしだったはず。Oh, you left it on?Yeah, these PCs look ancient. I forgot what year this is supposed to take place in. Like, you don't have laptops or anything? Oh, he's still sleeping? He didn't wake up from that? The phone rang. You would think he woke up from that. Oh, yes! That's literally what it says. 事件よ、起きなさい、セナ君。机に、okay, yeah, he's...Is he that asleep? もう一度言うわ。事件よ。Oh, he's awake. Hey, it's so good to see you again. 事件？マジか言葉の意味が脳に浸透したのか。Oh, he's finally realizing what I'm saying. Oh yeah, the Morse code. Nice, we're heading out. I want to see the body. I want to go until we see the body and then I'll probably end the episode. Yeah, I have no idea how long. So back in the day when I did these kind of episodes, like 20-25 minutes was the limit because it takes so much time to translate it. Okay, so I've said this before on streams, but the reason these episodes take so long is because I record it, then I translate it, which takes a good couple hours. Then I send it to my proofreader, Bagnari, who is a mod on Twitch. And then I get it back probably the next day. Then I hard sub the recording myself, but then I send it to Nate for final editing so he can do all the flair bits. Because I just do the hard subbing then in this case. So all those steps it'll probably just take a week before everything is ready. Okay. 本部長め、最初からそう言ってくればいいのに。Yeah, he likes to dance around things. Okay, he wants to arrest himself. Who? You're in a good mood. 当然だろ、私たちの初事件？初指示？ Our first case. Yeah, it's the first case for Tokuso, so that's cool. 事件を知らせてくれたことだろうか。かっこいいじゃねえか。Okay. あ、そう。モールス信号のことを言っていたようだ。That's my new word for today. モールス信号。回りくどいやり方について、セナ君は私と逆の。Okay, so he thinks it's cool to do Morse code, and I think it's too convoluted. なんつうか、昔のスパイ映画みたいだろyeah. もしかして、解読した後にわざわざメールに消したのは内容にしたら消すのが当然だろSo he's really like the spy movies, like he gets the code and then he has to delete the evidence 映画を見た後で感化that's not, probably not わか I don't know Okay. Let's go see. Oh, okay. That's good. They blocked off the whole area. Smart. 本部長があんな面倒なことをさせなければもう少し早く着いたはずだが。おし。What's that? Genchaku arrived at the scene, maybe? 音系はどこだ? People are reacting to his voice. その目が言ってた。おいおい、なんでお前らが来てるんだ? Oh, they don't like us? 二人揃って、I mean, we got sent here by the 本部長, so, by the director. 教師でも言われてしまった。はぁ?なわけねえだろ。ふざけんな。あっちゃー、君たち来ちゃったの? Oh, who's this again? 田中? Oh, this is... Yeah, he's from the first chapter. We were under his management in the very beginning until we got transferred. But he absolutely doesn't like us. それは来るでしょう。事件が発生したんですから。でもさ、君たちみたいな異文庫が介入しちゃうと現状の意思、統一 Maybe? This music. 全くひどい技だ。That's not what that is. 言い草? Yeah, he really doesn't like us. He was really happy when we got transferred. Mm-hmm. かけてもいい。ここで弾いても。田中課長は私たちに医療を送ってきたりなどしない。絶対に。Even so, we can't leave now because he won't send us any of the findings, so we need to stay here. Okay. We'll collect our own evidence. でもね。Oh. Oh god, should I check? Okay. So in order to get like the best outcome and see the most things, I have the page open on my phone. Should we just walk by him? He's not worth our time. なんだね、なんか言いたいんだね。You want to say something? もしかして僕が嘘をついてるとでもバカを言っちゃいけない。I just keep ignoring him. あと少しね。おいおい、おっさん。Okay. Oh, so now he's like, we're with the special department. So he's intimidating him. たかだか課長のおっさんがどう思うが、本部長からの、yeah. We got direct orders from the director. Okay. しかしまあ本部長直属であることは事実で。Yeah, we did really get our orders directly from him, so. わかったよ。じゃあ好きにすれば。Okay, nice. We did it. We got past him. すぐに本部長の名前を出すことにしよう。次は。Yeah, next time we'll just mention him direct immediately so we can get past everything. Okay. わかりゃいいんだよ。おっさん。ほら。He's hard to read because I'm not used to him abbreviating his words like that. 見ればわかるだろう?ブルーシートのかかった。That's where you need to go. Yeah, the blue sheet. Okay. 多分、セナ君は先ほどの矢に対して回収。Okay. 最初からそうやって率直にしてやればいいんだよ。Okay. You could have just said that from the beginning. Yeah. Okay. 少しやりすぎな気もする. Okay. Maybe went a little bit too far. But it's fine. Whatever. I hate him. Okay. Oi, Burr. I like that my name is Burr. すぐ行くから. Okay, let's go. では、田中課長、入らせていただきます. I'm still pretty polite. 瀬名君の移動のフォローを尋ねて。兼ねて勝手にしてくれ. Yeah, whatever, dude. He doesn't deserve me being that polite to him anyway. そんなことを考えながら、私はトイレの入り口にかけられたブルーシートをめくり中へと行った。入った。Let's go in. Let me see the body. 女子トイレの中を入った途端。Okay. It stinks. おいおい。匂いだな。It's a bad smell. 死の匂いだ。It's the smell of death. Oh, she's pasted against the mirror? Holy shit. How is the body staying up like that? ひでえもんだな、こいつ. Ooh. Oh, and then the reflection is like... Oh. また... Okay, something gruesome again, or very cruel. A cruel case once again. Okay. Oof. Ooh, I get a throbbing pain in my head. あの事件の記憶が... Oh. Yeah, thinking back to the original case. Yeah, that was a cruel one. That was a cruel case as well. Stabbing out eyes with scissors. Oh, and then our friend. Oi, Burr. 大丈夫か? You okay? Yeah, not doing too well, but... なんでもないわ。これぐらい、もう、なんてことない。そうだ、もう大丈夫。あなたこそ、現状で吐いたりしないでね。Don't you throw up! それだけ、言える。Okay. He can handle it. He's laughing. And he kind of like hits my shoulder. It's like, yeah, buddy. Okay. So let's have a look. 改めて遺体へと... Okay, looking at the body once again. Oof. God damn. How do you cut a body that perfectly? They must have already been dead way before, right? Otherwise they wouldn't stay still for a straight cut. 瀬名君の言う通り。背中... Yeah, it's a straight line. Okay. And it's her right side. Can you imagine being the artist for the game drawing this? It's kind of cool. Okay. ご丁寧に遺体に合わせて切ったと思しき。服まで... Oh yeah, the clothes too. The clothes are like perfectly in place even though it's all half and it doesn't fall off. So the clothes must be arranged in a way so that they don't just fall down either. まともな人間のすることじゃねえな。そうね。瀬名君の言う通りまともな人間がやったとは思えない。一体何を思ってこんなことをしたのか。動機は何のかしら? What's their motive? Yeah, it's not a simple attack either. Okay. 今すぐの結論は出せないわ. Can't really draw a conclusion at this moment. いいわよ。何でも聞いて. Oh, who's this? Ask me anything? Is it the medical examiner? Yeah, it's her. Hi. What? Sexy medical examiner. Sexy music too. What's her name again? Oh god. Doste kokuni? Why are you here? I mean, she can examine the body, right? 妙な事件って聞いたから自分の目で見てみようと思ったのよ。She wanted to see it with her own eyes. That makes sense. 活用しないとも一体活用しないともったいないじゃない? It'd be a shame not to take advantage of the situation and go check. That little heart. 何でも聞いて. Ask me anything. 私が言うのもなんだか、okay? 血の匂いに誘われただけじゃねえのか。Do you think she's a vampire? お、何が言った？何も言ってないっす。ところで、by the way、let's see、少し声が、あら？私の頭を見てにやりと笑う。Okay. She's okay again. She's laughing again. 何です？何でもないわよ。それよりここのところ身についてだったわね。Okay. She's serious again? はい。Okay. Now we're getting into details of the case. そこの血だまりの周りらしいわ。今のためにますが。Okay. 事故でも自殺でもない。It's not an accident or suicide. I mean, obviously. How would she kill suicide? How would she kill herself like that? Like lie down on a saw blade or something? It would never be that straight of a line. むしろ事故や自殺だったら驚きだぜ。Yeah, with these circumstances, no way. 今もパニック状態らしいわ。誰なんですか? Oh, the person who found them? Oh, can you imagine? Anyone could have walked into these bathrooms. If you see that, if you're like underage, if you're like a teenager and you see a body like that, I think you're fucked for life. Oh! 子供が見ちまったのかよ。Oh shit, it is a kid. Oh, I just said that. They ignored under construction cone. Oh, so there was something to prevent people from going in? If I read that right, I might have read it wrong. The translation on screen is like more final than anything I'm saying. So if what I put on screen in English is contradicting what I'm saying, go with that translation. 我慢できなくなって so they couldn't hold their pee any longer. They were like, I just gotta go. I don't mind if it's under construction. その女子には手厚いカウンセリングが必要だろう。Yeah, that's exactly. They need a lot of therapy. 100%. 言っちゃ悪いけど、その子のおかげで事件が発見 Jesus 発見したようなものだから感謝しないとね。Well, anyone could have found the body eventually. さっき言った通り、入り口にはそのコーンが置いてあって、誰も近づかなかったようだから。工事中のコーン。遺体の発見を恐らせるために犯人が置いたのだろうか。I wonder, yeah. That's interesting. Because if you display a body like that, wouldn't you want it to be discovered? Because like a lot of times these serial killers want people to admire their work, you know? Let's see. It's been more than 48 hours since the person died. How is it staying up there then? Is it glued to the mirror? Oh god, the thought of how they prepared the body. How are they stuck there? Oh god, it's grossing me out now thinking that it's like more than 2 days since this person died. How are they stuck there? Okay. Oh, the veins in the leg. Okay. 3日も経ってない。Not 3 days. ちなみに私見ても、from what I can see, 執行60時間以内っていうところかしら。So it's within 60 hours of death. Okay. How did they die? Mada fume. Okay, she doesn't know yet. She can't really tell from like right off the spot. 死因は確定じゃないけど maybe shock from blood loss could be a good one. Yeah, I agree. 血を失ったことで死んだということだ. Yeah. 頭に最悪の答えが浮かぶ. まさか当該者は生きたまま. Yeah, that's a morbid thought. They might have been alive when they were cut in half and then died from shock. 可能性は高いわね。ばあちゃんの言う通り。ばあちゃん。この当該者は生きたまま半分こにされたかも。ひどいことを。Well, we don't know for sure yet. 直接の死因については、そこの血だまりの量から言ってほぼ間違いないわ。Okay. 死因がはっきりしてる根拠は何だよ。What's your proof? 血だまりの分よ。Mar method? 聞いたことない ?The Mar method. Milliliter. About 20 milliliters? いえ、ないです。I haven't heard of that. No, I'll have to Google this when I translate it. そのなんたらメソッドによるとどうなんだ? ざっと見たところ、血だまりはOh, so if the blood is in a round shape? 1メートル以上あるわね。3ミリリットル近い。Okay. 半分こだから曖昧だけど。So 50 kilograms. She looks like she's 50 kilograms. つまりかなりの量の血液が流れ出たことになるですね。So a lot of, so the amount of blood that's around the body must mean that she was alive when it happened. So, 当該後どう考えてもこんなに Okay, yeah. If the heart had stopped before getting split, then there wouldn't be as much blood. さっき言っていた殺人事件とする根拠はこれか。Okay. 遺体を持ち帰った件もしないとわからないわ。Okay. I'm focusing really hard to take in all the information, so I'm up to speed. もしかしたら行方不明のにあるかもしれないけど。Oh, something about the left side of the body? Oh, if we can't... oh, I see. I think she's saying if we can't find the cause of death, then it might be because it's the cause of death is visible on the other side of the body, and we don't have... There might be more damage on the left side of the body that we don't know of. Maybe he bashed her head in and then put the other side that isn't bashed in on display. Ugh. God, this is morbid. そういうこと。今分かっているのはこのあたりかしらね。That's about all we know for now. どちらにせよ、異常な殺人事件であることに違いはない。Okay. 遺体に対してここまでするということは、What is that again? I'll find out later. わからないのはその後の行動ね。So we don't know what happened after this. So he must have split the body and taken the left side somewhere. Put the right side against the mirror. Why? 一家の人たちなら異常者の行動はわからないとか捜査を書く話のため。心ちゃんあたりは確実にだからこそYeah, so that's why we're here, because we can think outside the box. 鏡か。なんかを思いついたのか、セナ君の表情がわかる。He's figured something out. 鏡に心当たりがあるの？なあ、ブー。こんな話聞いたことあるか？族だった頃、ダチのダチから聞いた話なんだけどよ。深夜0時に合わせ鏡を覗き込むと悪魔が現れて鏡の中に引きずり込まれるってやつ。That's cool. 怪談？いや、都市伝説だろうか。私が知ってるのと少し違うわ。自分の死後の頭が映るって聞いた気がするわ。Oh, so you can see the reflection of your dead self in the mirror at midnight? 私はセナ君と一緒。ただ0時じゃなく2時だけど。So many variations. Okay. 講義が思い出される。Okay. どうしたの急に。死亡、進展 So 60, if it's been 60 hours, この外車が死んだのは外車？深夜の時間。Oh, if it was 60 hours, she probably died at night. 鏡に半分入り込んだように見えるだろ？鏡、深夜、引きずり込まれるってことで、ふと頭に浮かんだんだよ。確かにセナ君の言う通りに見えるわね。どう関係するかわかんねえけどな。あとは鏡にまつわるつったら、紫の鏡か？ Purple mirror? 20歳になるまでその言葉を覚えてると不幸になるってやつね。そうそう。けど、外者はどう見ても20歳じゃねえしな。Oh, so there's another one where you have to be 20, but this person seems old. The victim seems older than that, so it doesn't really fit. 前回の事件同様、都市伝説が事件に何かしらの影響を与えた怪事件だと考えているらしい。Okay. Yeah, so he's prepared now because of what we went through with the last case. We got a lot of clues from urban legends. So this time he's like on it from the start. Okay. あとはそうだな。特捜はオカルト的否定しないだけで。Okay, yeah. So we're not gonna just brush the urban legends aside. We're like we know we can get valuable information from it. ことは分かってるって。ただ都市伝説についてなら俺は、得意だからよ。He knows a lot about it. 思いついた内容を言ってみただけだ。そう、詳しすぎるくらいにセナ君は都市伝説に詳しい。Oh, he's really good with them. Okay. 以前理由を聞いた時には、ぐらかされたが何かあったのだろうか。I wonder if he's been through something, yeah. That, because of that, he's really open to it. しかし本人が語ろうとしないことを無理に聞くのはよろしくない。So he won't really talk about it if he's not ready, so I'm not even gonna bother asking him. 相談になればいい。いずれ本人の口から。Yeah, okay. So she's like, I'm gonna wait for him to open up about it and then I'll look into it in the future. Okay. いつでも相談して。アプローチでもオカルトアプローチでも。So whether it be scientific or occult approach, I'm ready to engage in conversation with you guys. So she's open to it. 今のところはどちらともつかないですね。まだわからないことが多すぎます。じゃあ周囲の聞き込みと行こうぜ。刑事は足ですぐってな。そうね。Let's ask around. We might find some clues. 頑張ってね、二人とも。一通り Oh, fuck. I used to know how to read that. I'll get back into it. It's the comeback story, comeback arc of Goobers. Okay, she'll be in the lab. We'll know where to find you. にんまりと笑み浮かべ。So with a smile, she leaves. こんな現状でfuck とか言うから。Okay. I think the same. Let's leave. So we're leaving this behind us for now. Oh, we're back at the company? Okay, at the police office. I wonder if this is a good spot. It's been about an hour, yeah. So normally, this is pretty short for me. I'll just save here. It's really weird. It's been so long since I translated. I've done some of the Day of Atonement stuff, and they're like really short games, so that's fine. But it's been a while since I did like actual like translated episodes. So I feel weird leaving the episode at like an hour, but it's gonna be a lot of work for me to translate this. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna aim for about probably 45 minutes for episodes. So it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a slow series. It's gonna probably, I hope to do one episode a week. I hope you guys like it. I know it's super niche. It's probably gonna do horribly. No one's gonna watch it, but the people that do like this kind of stuff are gonna love it, I think. So thank you. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Share the word. Share the load. Share the episode with people who you think might like exclusive content like this. No one else is doing Let's Plays on this game, except me, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, share it around. Give it some attention, and let's have a good time with another chapter of this game, at least. I at least want to do another chapter. I'm hoping to do the full game. I think there's 3 more chapters, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look into it, but it would be really fun to go through these, as slow as it may be. But I hope everyone will have a good time, and I hope you guys like it. And that's it. I'll see you guys soon, hopefully with another one of these. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. And thanks again.